this is Feral Crafter, and this game is Shards of the Avatar, from one of the creators of Ultima Online. Now, developers spend a lot of time working to develop a game, and I don't think they actually play games, because there's a lot of good things in every other game. There's little bits and pieces you can gather together to make a better game, or you find things that work so well that it's like, I'm adding it to my game. Hey guys, I'm not sure that I can actually edit this a decent way. It's just me ranting, and I make a lot of points, things I want in my own game, and I have trouble focusing to program my own game because I'm looking at thousands and thousands of hours, and it's not enjoyable, even though the end product is, and I've lost my motivation. But hopefully my advice will help developers. So, dear developers, one of them is the problem of lower level and upper level. I'm a crafter. What the hell do I have to offer to anyone of a higher level? The answer is nothing. 99.9999998% of all games are that way. There's nothing a low-level person can do to help out a higher level. You just gotta grind and become a better fighter. Well, what about the crafters? What about those that like crafting? Those that just don't give a shit about the whole stick a sword in something, watch it die, gather its hide and resources, and rinse and repeat. I just don't care about it. I want to craft. I want to make. I want levels that are separate from fighting. I don't want to have to go out and keep fight to get my resources. That's not the way it's done in real life. But then again, you join games, you hop into a game, and not to be lifelike. You want to escape. You want to feel good about what you can do. Put in time, gain your levels, and all the other happy hippie shit. And, you feel good that, you are someone. You are something. There is something to your life that has meaning, as opposed to, hey, we need more product 16345. Go pick it, run it to machine 37-B, and, rinse and repeat. I mean, who in their right mind feels happy about just, oh, let's go pick an order, fill a cart, run it to an operator, and repeat? I've never met anyone who, it's just, that's a grind. You get paid. You buy your food, you pay your rent, you pay some gas, you pay your bills, have nothing left over, and then do it week after week after week. Because if you were paid enough to have more than that, you wouldn't show up to work. You'd be like, hey, I worked 2 weeks. I have enough money to be off for a week. Screw you guys. I'll be back in a week. So how can a boss control people if they have money? Enough money to do as they see fit, to enjoy their life. So, you're underpaid, so you can't enjoy life. You have to show up. You have no choice. You work, even if you're dying, you show up to work and get to work. Games are a balance to people's lives. They're a janitor, they know they're smarter, they know they're good. They hop online, they make guilds, they make clans, they make corporations, and they lead them into battle to attack and win and conquer. So while the janitor is mopping the floor, some mindless shit that a robot's going to do in like a year or two, they're thinking about battle plans. Who are they going to have, make the weapons? Who needs the armor? What type of armor do they need? How do you assemble the crew? What is the best day of the week? And then they work towards it. They want to be a leader. They want to fight. They want to... While others that are like poor, just poor as shit like myself, hop online to make money. Craft, to build, to make, because you can't do it in real life. So, what do I have to offer to higher levels? Jack shit. There's a game called Eternal Lands, where it doesn't matter what level you are, you're going to need fire essence, because there's no forges. You just add fire essence to, iron ore and coal, and bam, you have iron bars. No molds, no nothing. It's a game. But no matter what you do, you can always make fire essence. You can always harvest coal. You can always make iron bars. And you can always sell to people of higher levels, because it is a necessary thing that they've got the stacks of cash. They don't want to bother with it. Pay a lower level guy to go do it for you. Here you go. And the lower level gets experience and harvest experience and alchemy for making the iron. It's good for everyone. And doesn't matter what you do or what level you are, everyone needs fire essence. And then there's water essence. Then there's life essence. And then there's energy essence. And there's all sorts of different essences that you can spend your time making. You don't have to be in the dungeon. You don't have to be in the cave. You don't have to go out and kill things constantly. No, grab a pick, go mine. Grab, some shears, trimmers, and go harvest plants. And it's just like, okay, you can craft. You can be a crafter. You can have like the highest crafting levels and never fight. Fine. That's awesome. What do I have in this game to offer to higher levels? Nothing. Why the fuck should I socialize? There's nothing I can offer higher levels. Lower levels? Meh, they're parasites. They have nothing to offer me. I have to offer everything to them. What's the point of socializing with lower level? Nothing. Okay, so that's one little aspect. Alright, next topic, next rant. Games is supposed to be about immersion. You get into the game, it's complex, there's always a mystery. How, why, you go to the tavern, you socialize, you talk with people, you chat, you find some friends, they'll coach you, they'll teach you. But if you have to leave the game for a wiki, to look up something on the internet, then the game is fucking shit. Everything you need should be in the game. Do not rely upon wikis. Do not rely upon fan websites. Do not rely upon, others to make the information you should have fucking included in your game. Include an encyclopedia with all the information. If that's too easy, because everyone wants to min-max. I don't give a shit about min-maxing. I want to get away from life. I don't want to remember my problems. I don't want to remember my flaws. I don't want to remember me. This is why I play games. Escapism. But if I have to break away to do wiki, if I have to crack out a spreadsheet to figure out the best min-max just so I can get up to speed, what's the fucking point of playing the game? Go be a financial advisor. Go be an accountant and do the number crunching in the spreadsheets. Fuck, you know what? You can do it in real life and get paid real money. I want to play a game to escape. Have fun. Forget my fucking problems. Forget my bank balance. And be what I want to be. But nowadays, no, you gotta min-max. You gotta go to the wikis. You gotta, this is nothing. You use all these tools. You download mods to change the game. And I'm like, that's not escaping. That's manipulating a tool so that you get the best out of that tool. For what? You hit the top level, then what? What? Come on, tell me. Rating? Over and over and over. What if you're not a fighter? What if you're a crafter? You're like, here's the sword, here's the armor, here's the ammo. Have fun raiding the castle. Yeah, Princess Bride reference. Beautiful movie. Watch it if you haven't. But I just get reminded that yeah, I suck in game and I suck in life, and I'm poor in game and I'm poor in life. Thank you. This is not why I play games. It's not. And if I have to pay money to play a game to actually feel good about myself, why the fuck do you do that? Take that money, go to a casino. Go play on the stock market. Go hire some hobos to brag about you and give them money. And what's the difference? No, seriously, think about that. Well, what's the difference? If you have to pay a game to be feeling good about yourself, then the game sucks, one. Two, you got better options. You know, you could hire hobos to suck your dick and talk how awesome you are, because, you know, shit, they're starving. They need another hit of meth. But, you know, what the fuck, you know, you could become a politician and oppress people like cattle, up their property tax so you only get the people that you want. You know, the rich ones that have money, that are successful, and get rid of the losers that can't afford your ego. But, you know, dear developer, can you please put an encyclopedia within the game so you don't have to go to a wiki? Dear developer, can you please, for the love of God and all that is holy, create something that high-level crafters, high-level fighters need, that low-level people can create? Destroy forges. Completely destroy them. Get rid of them. Just remove them. Add fire essence. Crafted anywhere as long as you've got the items on you. No special tools. Air essence. You know? Enchanting bows. Arrows. Air essence. Water essence for polishing diamonds, and minerals for like jewelry that teleports you. You're like, hey, a set ring, and then a recall ring, and then you have a scroll that is a, you know, set and a recall, and they don't contradict each other. The scroll goes somewhere else, the ring goes somewhere else, and then just general magic to set and recall. So you've got 3 different times when you can just like, hey, I'm going to recall to my favorite fishing spot. Oh, hey, I got a scroll to summon myself to home. Oh, I've got rings that can get me anywhere I want to, but I have to craft the specific rings. But anyways, dear developer, you're not making a game. You're not making microtransaction. You're supposed to be making a world people want to escape into. Forget their cares, forget their worries. Because why play a game when you can just turn on the TV and watch a movie instead? You escape through movies. You can escape through many different ways. But a game is not supposed to remind you that you're a loser, or a failure, or you're not smart, or you just can't figure out things. Add tutorials. Dear developers. Now, there is a charm and a lure to a game that is mysterious. Common sense you have to develop and figure things out. Yeah, you need a fishing pole, and you need bait. Duh. But there's times when it's just like, if you really want to make full use of your game, here's a tutorial. You don't have to go to a wiki. You don't have to go watch YouTube. You don't have to leave the game. It's all within. Build a library. And within this library, you put in journals and advice and tools and tips, steps and procedures. Maybe like Stardew Valley, where over time, I don't know, you search something, you find a hidden book. And that book, when you return it to the library, gets translated, and it's a tutorial. Based on your level, it will teach you something new that you should know. Like if you're level 30, to be advised that, hey, by the way, the advantage of level 50 is an unlocked world, an unlocked map. You can go anywhere and gather resources or hunt any monster, but doesn't mean you won't die. There's level 80, level 100, level 200 monsters, but at least you can wander through the map to discover where they are. And know what? But anyways, a library with tutorials. You go and you find shit out. You don't have to go to a wiki. I'm just saying. It'd be nice if you can escape into a world and not just Alt-tab out for a YouTube channel, or for a wiki, or a website, or maybe a forum. Have it all within game. This is why you don't put in, like, auction houses. Because auction houses prevent people from communicating. Without it, you have to talk to people. You have to be shouting on a market channel, "Hey, I'm selling fucking apple pies." Free up storage space. Yeah, my fucking system's dying. 1 second. Dear developers, most online games strive to build a community and cause people to, not just cause, but force them to socialize. Ask questions, look for help, work together to achieve great goals. So there's things that get removed, which are niceties, like instant raid party development. You just join, you draw your swords, and you kill anything that's not your raid. And markets, or trading centers, or auction houses, whatever you want to call it, also prevents people from socializing. You just go to a digital screen, you click a few things, and no socializing. Don't need to find out who the crafter was, you don't have to find out who the seller was. You just find a good price. If you don't have the money, you go out and grind. Again, no socializing. Come back, and no socializing to get what you need out of the market. Very non-social. So if a lot of stuff is removed to make it, one, more difficult, people don't play games for difficulty. They ask for overtime at work for more difficulty. Asked to be cross-trained in different departments and different divisions, different tasks to broaden their horizon because it's difficult. People play games for enjoyment, to get lost from who they are and what they do in real life, to be something they wanted to be. So, if you make it difficult, the question is, what's the point? But if you make it easy, what's the point of it being online? You just make a single player game if you're not going to socialize. And you just really have to ride that narrow, fine line. And most games get it completely wrong. Oh, you gotta socialize to beat the dragon, you have to get in a group. Yeah. How do you find this group? You just, hey, looking for a group. Invitation offered. You accept. Let's kill the dragon. No one's killing the dragon? Quit the group. Find a new group. Rinse and repeat. No socializing. No finding out who they are. And the goal is to make it as easy as possible, just min-max and be done with it. So the question is, if you want socializing and for people to interact, you're going to have to make it difficult. And the question is, why do you make a game to be difficult? People will just get a second job or work on promotion at their primary job. So it's kind of a circular loop. And if you don't need to socialize, why is the game online? No, really. Why is this game online? There's no auction house, there's no market. You have to yell and scream and find bots and all the rest to sell product that no one gives a shit about, because of course this is not the min-max best item in the game, and you gotta spend oh, fuck, 2-3 months. Constant grinding to get there. So, what's the point of lower levels? Just chop out lower levels. Alright. Next thought stream. 1 second. Dear developers, most games want you to do microtransactions to speed up the process of endgame. And what you can do, what you can offer at lower levels is useless. So the real question is, what's the point of lower levels? Think about that. What's the point of grinding? Is it for the sake of grinding? You're just putting a grind wall between you and the final levels? What's the point of lower levels? Get rid of lower levels if it's grinding so that people start off with an open world and fighting whatever they want to fight. Yeah, you log in, you can kill the big badass dragon. Oh, good for you. And then what you have to offer, everyone needs, and you need what everyone else has to offer. So, the question is, what's the point of lower levels? What's the point of grinding? Most people do not like grinding. What's the point? So, yeah, why don't you just make, max level 1. You start as level 1. You can use all weapons. And you have all the money in the game. And the best weapon ever, because there's only 1 or 2. Are you ranged attack? Are you close attack? Fine, you got two different skill groups. Pick one. You're the best at it. Bam. Let's just call this game Twink. You are Twink. You sign up, and you start playing, and you're just as good as someone who played for 3 frickin' years. Sounds great, right? No grinding. You go ahead. End game content. And there is no grinding. There is no gearing up. You have the best gear. Just go ahead and start. Why can't you do that? What's the point of the lower levels? Well, there's to learn the game. But who gives a shit about that? Start as the high level. Kill anything and everything. Max level is 1. And you start out with all the best equipment. You just like, alright, it's now end game. Let's fight, let's raid, let's do the fun stuff. Because if the lower levels are not enjoyable, what's the point? Why grind? So, anyways, next point. Dear developer.